three missing Montgomery College students continues in Frederick County.
And I got to play with your wand. It was great.
Definitely fuck.
Oh, keep going.
Period. Yes. But I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me, you guys.
You look great.
Thank you. Y'all look
You
amazing
always do,
too.
though.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so this is Footage Foreplay. Welcome. We're here with Evan. He usually smokes out of a dry bong. He don't put water, so Evan, say hi.
No, I got water in it.
He said,
Okay. And this is Lord Battle over here to the side. Russell, say
I
hi.
love it.
So they both know of you because they watched, because we met on the DH1 show, I Love Money.
Right.
Yes. And they watched, me compete and everything. They saw you and they just loved you. They thought you was hilarious.
Thank you.
Yes.
I try to make things fun, y'all. Trust me, I do that with my own therapist. They be like, I'll be having them. I don't be caring. Because I'm all like, come on, we go through this. Like, this is us. You're just being normal. Because I know a lot of people they see me, they be like, oh, you're spoiled. You get everything you want. I said, shit, where? Because if I wish I would have had my mansion, where is it at? Because I want it.
Yeah, period. Yeah.
Where is it at? Like,
you need one. I can see you.
Where?
Period.
Right.
So what you've been up to before we get into the I Love Money stuff and all that good stuff? What you been up to? You're a busy woman.
Yes, I have. So yeah, it's about to be Fashion Week. So like I said, we did sneaker Fashion Week. So I do have a podcast. It's on Spotify. So we kind of making new shows for that as well. Well, me, I should just say, it's just a team made by myself. Y'all are welcome to come if you ever come and talk about some fashion, I
can do that.
So yeah,
you don't want me on there.
Yeah,
Russell watches Drag Race with me, so
I do.
he be reading bitches.
Yeah, so I'm on just go in there and you can tell people this sneaker is fly, but that sneaker is horrible. Hey, whatever you want to talk about, I'm willing to go for it. Whatever
I
your
don't know
look
if you
is.
want my opinion on that.
I do.
Should I show her the shoes
I need
have
everybody's
right now?
opinions.
Yeah, you can show her, but she
Do you want to see those shoes? I'm going to embarrass Terrell on his birthday
Why are
week.
you going to do it? It is my birthday weekend, by the way.
Oh, yay.
Mm-hmm.
These are the damn shoes I rocked today when I was going to pick up Terrell.
You're really going to do this?
No, I'm known around here in the woods of Mississippi for being one of the most fashionable cats, in the
I know,
county,
that's right.
so.
Tell him again.
Okay, we just shut the fuck up. We're over here talking. See, this is what happened when you introduced him before me. He gets a big ego. Well, here's the thing. You're a producer, so be quiet.
Yeah, he's a producer, Evan.
Now let me embarrass myself right now before I get an invite to a show about shoes. Look at Terrell is cringing.
Terrell's like, don't do this. He's like, don't do it. He's like, save yourself. He's like, save yourself. Don't do it.
I know.
People have been begging me to throw these away.
Okay.
But they're kind of like slippers. Though you can see it's like an Under Armour shoe.
Okay.
But it's developed a mouth.
I see a hole. Oh my God.
I see a little bit. Put it in front of your face so I can see it because I can't see it.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Is that a hole? I mean, is that
yeah. Look at it talks.
But you know what? But guess what? It's crazy that you have those type of shoes because right now, it doesn't matter. Balenciaga, they have that. I don't know what they're calling it. I don't know if they're calling it homeless fashion, but those type of shoes right now, just paint them all white, beat them all up, and sell them for $3,000.
There you go.
Cutting edge. Yep, I knew it.
You need it.
Just look it up. Go ahead and look up the homeless fashion shoes and look it up. It might be Balenciaga and some other brands, and they selling them for $3,000, $2,000.
That's crazy. And people
ain't that
crazy?
Those? I was like, y'all ain't had nothing else to do, so we just say, hey, just throw this shit. Let's just do this shit.
Did you see that? It worked. I stared into the camera like, producer, what the fuck are you doing?
No,
and then
fuck you. Fuck you. I heard her ask a question. I was looking it up before you looked at shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. I'm like,
this is homeless couture.
Whoa.
Yes.
Look at that shit.
This looks like this. Wow.
This thing, I told you guys, that's why I said, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad because I said, use those. That's why I said, beat them all up and so.
I left a pair of high top Converse in the yard of a house that we used to rent, and I just left them laying there, and we moved out. I could probably go get those shoes now, and they'd look about like that.
Yeah, do it. That's why I said go for it. I was like, what? Go for it. That's why I was like, this is selling right now. You saw them trash bags too. What's it? Was it trash
bags too?
It was a trash bag purse or something like that. Oh, go ahead and look it up.
My God.
I don't know.
Yeah, Kanye's girlfriend, doesn't she walk around in that?
Who?
Like, she looked like Dexter killed her and wrapped her up in
Oh my God.
Did you find it? Let me see. Did you find it?
Trash bag.
Look at this shit. Yeah.
Look,
Oh
did I tell you?
God.
Look, trash bags.
That's okay. So we learned something new. So what is the podcast name again?
It is the Juiciest Fashion Junkies. So
Okay, write that down for me,
the
please.
Juiciest Fashion Junkies. So we're doing like new episodes, so I had to like do them myself. So it was just like I was so busy going to fashion shows and being on set and stuff like that. So I kind of had to like go break off of that. So I was like, oh my goodness, I want to do it all, but I don't want to rush it.
So you stay busy. What else you got going on then?
Yeah,
you
so
doing
far,
shows, movies.
Yeah, some movies and stuff. Didn't get into a horror yet, but I will.
Yep, we will
one day. Just trust me, I definitely because I love me some horror. And I wanted to watch that. And I was really trying to find it. I was watching the wrong one. It's the one called Cursed, and only the Cursed one came up, but I knew it was different because they wasn't at that like those 1800s, 1600s type of type. And I was like,
that's what that one was.
I'm like, this is the wrong shit. Like I was like, where is what I want to see? And I'm just like, you know what? It's okay. It's going to come out soon. It's all right. So I was just like, you know what? It's okay. But yeah.
So what she's talking about is, so basically, S'adore put me on to some movies because when we first met on the show, we were talking about horror movies and stuff. It's like, oh, I like horror movies too. Remember, we connected after the show because during the show, we had a rocky start. I guess we get this out of the way, then we'll get into the horror movies. Yeah. Because let's just get this out of the way. So basically, we met on the show. I was super excited to see you. We're in the second part of the house, like we all entered in. We all got to know each other.
Because I wanted to make so many friends so much, but the crazy thing with me and I feel like it's me and J-Ron when we came in. It was like I don't know. Like I said, I was working at the same time, so I was like I didn't know, which I didn't know. Like you got to do this while we work, but I see everybody talking throughout the day, and I'm like I can't concentrate. I'm gonna get in trouble. They're gonna be like notification. I said, what's the problem? I'm be like. Nothing. You know, everything's fine. Like, and everybody's talking, and I couldn't get in. So, but we definitely had a rocky start. I don't know who made us like beef or whatever, but whatever. This time, you know, people like to talk. But when we connected with the movies, so I'm all like, I'm all about movies. I'm all about that. Shows, TV shows. I can't stop watching it. I was like, I can't stop.
Yeah, I think it was just the most misunderstanding anyways. Like in that we're all in the box and we had to vote. Everyone was voting for you because people were, I don't know, they did not want you in the house.
I don't know. I don't even know. You guys, I didn't even do anything. I'm all like, damn, I don't even know these motherfuckers. Like, who are they? I don't even know them. I'm like,
I was trying to explain to you. I was like, hey, maybe they're voting for you because of X, Y, and Z. I think because you were like distant or you weren't, like you said, you were busy, you were at work, you weren't a part of it.
Yeah, and I was like, I couldn't even do that. I was like,
and then you popped off on me, and then I was okay, well, I vote for you too, and then that's how that happened. And then you were like, you went in that X.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do whatever.
You went in.
I was like, I'm gonna just do whatever. I was like, fuck everybody.
And it was great.
I was just wanted the big fuck you type time, like then and there. And I'm just like, you know what? I said, hey, it's time to be Mean Girl. One of my favorite top movies is The Mean Girl. So I said, why not become a Mean Girl for this? Perfect timing. I was like,
and then you got cut and had. Not one, but two, because you came back, the most epic exit interviews ever.
Right.
Like, we still quote you to this day. And you know I do my Blu-ray Tuesday. Well, I'll send them to you, but a couple episodes, Russell right here, he edits those videos. He added you in a couple of them. Like, when you go, dirty asses, or I want their heads chopped off.
Right. Because they was being, like, so, like, little Medusa. They was being so grimy. Like, I was like, chop their heads off, like, get out of here. Like, I was just talking shit, just having fun. Like, it's a show. It's not that deep. It's just a show and whatever. And I see a lot of people in their feelings and stuff like that. Certain things I ain't know about, but I didn't even want to go back for real. I should have just gave it to what's his face. And I was just like, I would just be an asshole for fun. I didn't care about winning. I keep trying to tell people, we don't care about, like I said, actors don't care about winning. You just need the exposure.
You just exposure.
Like, we don't care.
And what was great about it, it was a buyback, basically. So eliminated people had a chance to come back into the game.
Yeah.
And you weren't even there. And
I wasn't even there.
Voted back in. You weren't even in the part of the game. And
I wasn't even there. I didn't even, the crazy thing, I didn't even want to go back in. I was like, go ahead, you go back in. Because he was like really looking at like every show, propaganda. He was just really into it. I was like, no, you should go vote his ass. I was like, because he is good. He knew what to do. And I'm just like, he knew how to move. But see, when I play games, I knew that I wasn't like into it all 100%, but I knew how I was moving because at the end, during the reunion part, you see how I was telling people how I was moving. I said, sometimes some people move in silence. And I'm one of those people, like, and I was like, you never know how I was moving. Because people are like, you didn't know what to do. Why are you here? Da-da-da-da-da. And then I shut them down and I just told you, I said, well, look, this person and this person, they was doing this. And said, your dirty ass didn't even know. So,
period. Because that reunion.
I had to tell them.
Yeah, that reunion was kind of crazy because you was going at it with production. They tried to get us. We were already cool by this point.
We was already cool at this point. I was like, you tried it. I was like,
they brought up stuff. Yeah, But then
I
you
only
were
got
going at it
serious like twice. Only twice in the show because of the fact that like when somebody when it's a show, it's not that deep. It's online. We all talking shit. Like it's okay. Like we're just having fun here. Like it's not that deep. Get your little 500, whatever the winning was. I said, have a great time. Get on the next show, whatever. Cool. I'm here to support everybody. So I'm just like, I can't do this. I said, y'all toxic as hell for real. I told her. They toxic. I was like, y'all so toxic for real. I'm like, y'all like this for real. I was only acting. So I was just like, I was only acting. Little do they know. But like I said, some of me, and then like I said, that little mean girl, like I said, I was like, mean girl time. We wear pink on Wednesdays, bitch. I was a bit. I was like, great. I like to be Regina George today. That's all I was. I was just in my Regina George bag or whatever. So that's why I was just telling people. I'm like, it's not that serious. We could still be cool. Like, you know, I let everything roll over. But I know that other guy, he didn't. I was like, oh, you don't want me to be on my Cardi B. And sue your ass for defamation of character because I don't even do shit like that because I was he went too far.
He called you out saying that you did. Can I say it? He said that you did porn and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
And then some girl's friend came on that was a guest and was because your rap. I don't know.
Yeah, because it was like so much, and I'm just looking at it like, yo, and I had to tell him like that's defamation of character, and I was like, they was worried about me dropping the F-bomb. But like not looking at him as a man, like trying to hit on a woman, and I'm like on a woman. So I thought that was already weird. So I was like, look, I'm all for all communities. I want everybody to be them, but what I ain't gonna do is take your shit. I was like, so I was like, I'm gonna sit there and just be me, and still we could talk like humans. We don't have to be like that. Like it ain't that deep.
You was for sure a baddie this season. You held your own.
I had to be my baddie.
You were entertaining. It was fun. And
As an outsider watching this, do they tell y'all, Terrell and S'adore, like things you can't say on the thing, or what's the rules on that? Do they not?
They have a policy. Like I did see it. Like a policy or whatever. But it's like people were breaking the rules. Like so, I'm looking at it like, okay, if they want to be assholes or whatever, then I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be way worse because it's like I'm not gonna let you talk shit like that to me and just get away with it. And I'm just like, oh no, like because he went too far when he said that. I wasn't even saying nothing like out of pocket to nobody like that or whatever. I was just fucking around. Like I was like, that's what I'm just like, it's just a show. I'm glad we're not in person. I'm confident we're not in person. Like thank you.
Yeah, and that was crazy. That. And then those we came out later that those anonymous messages were the eliminated people because I was like, because I heard that a lot of people thought that I was putting messages out. I didn't put any of them.
Right,
like,
you didn't.
None.
You did not.
I didn't. None. And because I didn't want it to come back on me, but we found out it was all the eliminated people, and there was like Connor.
I was one of
that. I was the one putting. Oh, you said I was. How many of those did you put out, girl?
I probably put out like 20 of those. I'm not going to lie. I was talking. I was bored because when you're not in the game, you're bored. It's like, what else we gonna do? You're bored. Waiting. It's like let's bother people or whatever. Let's think this person put their teammates.
Spice it up.
Yep, spice it up a bit. And I'm just like, I was like, oh, that's like my favorite part because that's why I didn't want to be in the game. That's why I wasn't caring when they were like, oh well, you were in the game twice and you didn't win. I'm all like. I don't care about winning. I just wanted to see you idiots be idiots and see who was going to be the biggest idiot and win. So I just wanted to see it. So
I was so trying to win. I made top 5. I tried.
Yeah, you did. And they did you dirty. They did Terrell so dirty. I seen it. I was like, oh, I guess.
They were all coming for me.
They was coming for you like neck. And I was like, what did he do? I was like, you sound like me. I was like, look how the tables has turned. You know, my friends. Look how it turned like that. And I was just like... the most loyal person ever. I
think that was my downfall. I was the most loyal in that whole thing.
Very loyal. 1,000%. And I was just like, right. And I was trying to be loyal too, even to the group that I made up. And I was just like, look at them turning on each other. That's it. Your own people. Things. But you know, I love everybody though.
It was fun. I think the whole experience was fun. I got to meet you. We still talk off and on.
Yeah, I have my favorite people. I have my top favorite people. Yep. I love Dylan, you know. I love Dylan. Yeah, I love Dylan. Like the host, he was amazing. He's like my favorite. Y'all, you two are like my favorite main top guys on there.
Aww,
and then it's like the girls. It's like, hey, I only probably like 2.
Do you still talk to anybody else from the show or?
Sometimes I gotta check up on her. What's her name? Toya something.
Oh, Latea. She's on the show. We had her on the show earlier on. She's great. Love her.
I love her. Her energy, Latea. Right? So So gorgeous, so pretty, so nice.
She's a Virgo, like me.
Right.
You're a Scorpio. We get along, girl.
We get along. I understand the
energy,
Virgos.
the vibes.
We just there. I said that's why we get along so much. She's like one of my favorite top, girls on there. And I was just like, and I had to get to know everybody else, but later, like or whatever. I was like, it's okay, y'all. Like y'all talking y'all little ish, but it's okay. And I was like, I was fine with it. So it didn't bother me though. But I was like, I was trying to talk to even Latae. I was talking to her about movies. You guys, like I was,
she's into that in the show.
Especially what was that? The Mike Myers. I didn't like how that ended. I'm not gonna lie.
Halloween Ends. Yes. Like Halloween Ends. Let's talk about it.
Like,
oh God.
Because we could all get into this. So Halloween Ends. Okay, well, before we get into that, did you like Halloween Kills, the one before it, when Michael Myers was fucking bitches up? I liked that one.
Yeah, I like that
a
one.
lot.
I do like that one. Yeah.
So then Ends came around, and we didn't get Michael Myers to 45, 50 minutes into the movie.
Right.
And he was like in the sewer.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so what didn't you like about that movie before we go further?
Yeah, that was one of what you just said. You didn't see him until later. Like I was like, that's too damn long. Where my man's at right now? I need him to creep up sometime, somewhere. Just creep up out of nowhere. I like when he creeps up because you don't know when he's there. You don't know until you look. Like you don't know. I was like,
and this little sidekick boy.
Right. That's the best thing I've ever seen.
Yep.
If Corey, I could do that in Hills, I'll be the
hey.
If I could creep like that on somebody in Hills, I'll be amazed.
That'd be cool. I want to see you like in a slasher movie where you play in the slasher.
Right. I would love I already played the killer before. I played the hit lady.
Oh, and what? Talk to us.
It was called I'm not sure if they got it on Tubi or anything, but what is it called? The Triangle Slave, and I was like the hit woman.
The Triangle Slave. Write that down because we got to look that up.
It's called the Triangle Slave. I'm still friends with the director, so I can to see where everybody could watch it. And I played it because I kind of was like written in a little bit, and I was like, oh, my part good. And I'm like,
oh, I love it.
I got to shoot that gun. I was like, oh, this gun heavy. It felt so like. Let me see. Yep, that's the one. You've probably seen.
Oh, that's it. So
that's the one.
Triangle. Okay, save that. I want to watch this.
Yeah. So I was in there, and I'm just like the hit woman or whatever. Like I'm like he my boss, and it's just like it was good. Like because I had to watch the whole thing. I had to watch the whole thing.
Is that the director?
Yes,
Lamonte?
That's him. Okay. Yeah. Him and his wife was just amazing, and even her name is Sincere Reed. Like they were just amazing people. And they're not even from Philly. Like they came from I think down south Texas, and they came all the way up here to do that, to do the movie, which was awesome. So it was definitely fun. Everybody was cool. All the other cast was amazing. Like it was so fun to watch. So it's just it's so fun. The action for me. I was in the drama.
That's cool. So you got
the drama, right?
You got a little taste of everything because you did that, and then that's how we got into talking to. Because you got me. I want to thank you again for telling me to watch this movie called Slaughterhouse.
Yes,
I saw that trailer. I was like, I ain't watching no damn Killer Sloth. And I watched that movie, and I fucking loved it.
Right, I was in I Love Juliet too. That was still fun. I was on my pretty woman bag. It was like my little pretty woman bag. I was like, ugh, this guy. But everybody was so nice. I love getting on. And Jamal, he was hilarious in the backseat. So I said I never knew his personality. You never know when you talk to someone behind set, then their personality start to come out. Because first he was dipping off or whatever. Me too. We always dipping off. I'm not gonna lie. I was definitely oh, what happened with my part?
Oh, really?
Because we were waiting. So when you waiting all those hours and working all those hours, you will dip off. I'll be comfortable. I have my robe. You should see me. I got slippers to match my robe. I put no games in my suitcase. I have everything I need, my snacks, just in case. Because I know sometimes they ask us always order some raggedy ass pizza, and I keep telling Seth, I said, stop being cheap.
Raggedy ass pizza.
I was like, I don't even eat that. I gotta eat some vegetarian pizza. I can't eat red sauce.
Oh, you're vegetarian?
Yeah, I am a vegetarian a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's it's hard because I have to get back into it, but I don't eat sauce. It's certain things I don't eat because if you got acid reflux, you cannot eat ketchup or red sauce. You gotta eat the real shit. I'm not gonna lie. Eat something real because all that name brand pasta we see on commercials, it's it's good. But they've been lying to us our whole lives.
Oh, of course.
Lies.
So I Love Juliet. That can be found on Tubi.
That's on
which is
Tubi.
Cool because me and Russell actually watched that. I think I texted you. I sent you a picture. Oh, look at S'adore.
I was like, look at me.
A couple scenes. You were strutting up there, passing out papers. Going
but I was sitting there. It was out of nowhere. I said, who else did you see in it? Did you see anybody else?
Somebody else was in that movie? Who
Yes.
else was in that movie? Who?
You just gotta guess. Just guess who. Just guess, because I'm going to ruin it for everybody. Because everybody be like,
Is this somebody that I would know of?
somebody you know of. They was in the game. Yeah.
Oh, Jerome.
Jerome was in it.
Wait. Hold on, because I know Jerome was in a movie called Witness, right?
Yeah.
On Tubi. I didn't get to watch that one yet, but I remember we talked about
Witness
this.
was good. He did a great job in there. Diva Gordon is the I think she's the director, and she's really nice.
Oh.
She's really sweet in person, like when you know her. But
yeah.
he was in it. Yeah, Jerome is in it. He's
Damn,
in Witness,
so
and he's in it.
So what part? Do you remember what part he was? Russell, do you remember seeing?
I think he
Jerome in
was.
that?
I don't know if they used his card, but he pulled up or something like that, and like right around the scene at nighttime when we're walking around or something like that.
Was it with the cop? The cop with the tight shirt when the button's about to pop off?
Right. I try to tell everybody. I told that girl to get him a better shirt. I know. I
was like, oh no. He was fighting for dear life.
He was so mad, like putting it on.
Does Jerome have a stage name?
He go by Jerome Lovechild, but I don't think
Jerome.
I don't
think that's the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think this is the right movie.
No, that's the movie. No, he's in
Oh,
there.
is it?
That's the right one. Yeah.
Okay.
He's in that. He is in there. He goes by Jerome Lovechild. I know he goes by that. He did have a part in there. He's in the part in that and Witness. They was all in a circle. They was in a house and they was all talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was all talking. They was in a house and he had their lines or whatever. I don't know if it was like a meeting for, drug addicts, like they was having a meeting or something like that, but they was all in the house talking. So I do remember that part when we watched it. So I was just like, oh, okay. I was like,
that's cool.
See you. Like, I said,
so you guys... Yeah, so I was wondering, I was just going to say, so you guys were kind of closer. Did you knew of Jerome before?
Oh, yeah, we were definitely with great friends, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
cool.
we actually are in another series. I just found out he was in something else with some of the cast members that we are in. Like, they did something else. I don't know what it's called, though, but I did see him posted up on TikTok or whatever. But he wasn't in that part. Our director, she was in the part, and it was the directors for me. How he was crying. I gotta send it to you.
Yeah,
but
you do.
Jerome isn't in
it.
it. I'm not in it, but Jerome he's supposed to be in that, but he plays her husband, I heard. And also, it's the way how the guy was crying on a voicemail. I said, not him begging and crying on a voicemail. Like, it was so funny. You gotta wait, but they did a good job, I think. I think that's just like one part, but I had to find it on TikTok to send it to you. But when I seen it, because they didn't kind of tell nobody, but I was like, you know what, it's okay, like I'm above certain things. But we about that. But at the same time, it's just like I'm like, hey, I hope we get to do the thing that we're all supposed to be doing, but we didn't get to that yet. So they was doing this other project, which is cool. But like I said, I'm always going to support everybody anyways and just watch it. I gotta watch this. I gotta see this. Like, who did what? I saw her cute little doggies in it because I'm a dog mom, so I'm just looking at.
Oh, you are. Where is the doggie?
She is downstairs, and I know she would bark.
Oh, okay.
She's downstairs, and I know she would bark the whole time.
Send me pictures of her. She's adorable.
I gotta send you pictures. And I said, she was sick for a while. She had this allergy thing going on, but she's getting better now. And she just turned 9. She's like a young pup, that's an old pup at the same time. At the same time,
yeah, she's tiny.
Oh, right, she's so cute.
Yep.
Like, I'm just like, she reminds me of myself. They say that your dog, like, y'all started looking alike a little bit.
Oh, goodness. You say you look like a dog. No, you don't.
I'm saying like a dog look like me. Like, as in like her youth is like my youth, even though we're a little older or whatever, but we look good. So
look at Evan's dog peeking now.
Yeah, look at Evan's dog trying to pop in.
Evan's dog. Oh, that's so cute.
Yep. So Evan over here, he's working on his next feature. He's a filmmaker as well. He did a movie called The Inverts. I don't recommend it, but I'm just playing.
I gotta see
I'm just joking.
I gotta see
I'm joking.
What's it like? What is it on?
It's a short film.
Oh,
I'll send you a screen or two. It's not
I would love that. I would love to see it. I enjoy watching short films, but for some weird reason.
Yeah.
I was like I told you, I was watching Curse on YouTube. I didn't know what that was. I was like, hey, this is pretty good. This girl just put a knife through her throat. Wow. What made her do that? It's called Curse. It's on YouTube. And I was
just
like,
Cursed.
Yeah, it's just called Curse. I was watching. I thought it was the one you was telling me about. I thought it was the Cinderella's Curse, but it wasn't. It just said he cursed on it. I was like,
because we were talking about like Cinderella slasher films, and we watched The Revenge of Cinderella.
I love that one. Oh my,
that one was really good. We can
that
get
was
into
good.
That.
I love
that. But then I was telling her, hey, there's another one called The Curse of Cinderella, which was kind of crazy. It's like a period piece, and it's like a Necronomicon, Evil Dead type of book.
Yeah,
you're reading from it. Yeah, that one I didn't get to
that
finish it,
trailer.
though.
When I seen the trailer, since I couldn't watch the movie, I watched the trailer of it. It was giving Carrie. I was like, oh, y'all got Carrie.
It had that vibe.
The original
It
Carrie
did.
will always be the best. I'm going to say it
Oh,
because she's the GOAT. I don't care. Nobody talking about anybody like, no, she wasn't yet. I love my girl, the one that the one that did the newest one. Love her. But at the same time,
Chloe Montez.
Yeah, Chloe.
Something.
Yeah, right.
Yep,
and I was like, but the original is just awesome.
Oh yeah,
just like
Spade.
don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Don't tell mom the babysitter.
Yep, they did a remake of that shit too. Did you see that?
Yeah,
I
I've
actually
seen
liked
it. You liked it?
Yeah, with Miss Pat.
With Miss Pat? Yeah.
I liked it.
I like the original better. I like
the original, of course.
The original's better.
Danielle Harris, Christina, the bitch from what's her name for that show? Alan the Bundy.
Alan the Bundy.
I forgot the
Married with Children.
Married with Children. She from that shit. Yeah,
I love that show. Oh my
God. The original is classic.
What is the name of this?
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
Oh, okay. With Miss Pat, that's what got me to perk up because I love Miss Pat.
Right, you don't love Miss Pat.
She's a comedian.
Yeah, she's a comedian.
Yeah, he loves
funny
comedy.
As hell. I love.
You should have him try to do comedy for us right now.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so Evan, let's make S'adore laugh.
No, we've talked about this. My other.
We talked about this. You're not doing this. It's okay. Whenever you're ready, you can send me.
That's right.
When you when you do some comedy, send it to me because I let them laugh. That's why I did.
We're like, I'm a big Kill Tony fan, so they're like, do your minute. What you got a minute? And so one day I just randomly, I didn't have a minute ready. I had like a longer set. It's like longer form stuff, and I tried to turn it into a minute, and it just doesn't. It's hard to do that like on the spot, and I bombed. And so I told him, I'm like, no more spur of the moment. I'm gonna do a redemption minute, but I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
Right.
So,
Yeah, just take your time. You just got to think of it because that's trust me. Actors do that all the time. Like I could mess up my line and be like, "Dang, I didn't know I was going to." That's another thing. I did play in another series, and it was like LGBTQ, the LGBT community, and it was nice. And this was with children, like that was different for me to be on set with kids. Adorable, but a lot.
Do you want a kid?
One day.
Okay.
One day. Not today, but one day. But the kids, they were like different. They were definitely like awesome. They were good kids. They wasn't them badass kids. It wasn't Bebe kids vibe.
Bebe's kids. It wasn't Bebe's kids.
Yeah, they was good kids. They listened. I was like, dang, they really listened. Like, they were like good kids. It was this one little boy. He was too fly for himself. Like, his part was like, I can't wait till they bring it out so I can show you guys and I could just send you the link so you can watch it. It's in the film festival right now, but I'm gonna get the director and I'm gonna talk to her and let me know like when she gonna bring it out. And I was like, okay, people gotta see this. Like that little boy.
You've been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's just like I didn't get all the credits yet, but they're gonna come. I was like, but at the same time, I always was like, dang, I want to get in all this stuff. I want them to bring it out. I was like, what y'all afraid of? Get them IMDb credits. Give it to me. It's like,
I get you. Yeah, because
get them out there.
And didn't you do a reality show too after our real show?
That one. That went left. That went left. I'll tell you about that.
Can you talk about it a little bit? Or?
Yeah, real fast, sure. I'm not even gonna throw nobody under the bus, but then again, I don't mind. But at the same time,
are they dirty asses?
Yes, they are dirty.
Oh,
hell yeah,
they are. Yeah, I was like, but at the same time, I looked at these girls. I said, and the crazy thing, majority of them was moms. The new girls I was trying to get on I Love Money. And then it was another thing with Dylan and all of them with another show they were supposed to do with models.
I think I know. Was it the show that you?
I was supposed to get on.
Connor, Maddie. It was the show with the models.
Yeah, I was going to do that, and
I was supposed to be the host of the reunion for that show. Actually, I was reached out.
I don't know.
And I was ready to read bitches and be a fun host for this reunion.
The crazy thing was I didn't know what happened between Dylan and the other girl, but she started coming off, flipping out her mouth, and I'm just like, you got the wrong person today, and whatever. Because I don't know what she was going through mentally, but I was not the one. So I was just like, I done told her off. I said, hey, and I listened to Dylan because, of course, my loyalty is with Dylan because I would have met all you guys if it wasn't for him, and then give me the opportunity. So it's just like I was like, well, he told me not to do the show. They're not comfortable with each other right now because I feel like if he's not in it, he's not okaying it. you know, I didn't,
Yeah.
I felt weird if I still did it. So I was like, you know what? I just told her, like, you the one, she like, you want to be in it or not? You only got to this day. I was like, look, girl, I'll make it real easy. You don't got to wait 3 days. I'll just tell you, nope. Like, you know, like, I was like, you know,
I'm
it's okay.
dead.
Like, no, then no, it's okay. Cause I love Dylan, you know, so cause he was telling me what happened, what was going on. And I was like, you know what, Dylan, don't worry about it. But he wanted to do another one. I was like, no, just take your time because you're about to do the next Love Money. I was like, just take a break, you know, from all of this. It could be a lot. People, and I get it, you dealing with a lot of personalities. It's too much. Yeah. So I was just like, just take a breather. You know, next time you guys come up with something, I would love to be in it. I was like, I would love to be in it. It's just the one y'all just did. What was that? I don't even know. I couldn't hear everybody.
So the other game we just did was Hellscape. So
it was too much.
That one, it was DH1 versus some other group.
I couldn't. I was trying to hear everybody, and I couldn't.
No. Yeah, they're just yelling back and forth. So I was excited to be, you know, asked. So it was me, Jenna, Cody, a bunch of people from the DH1 family, and we all got together. I was thrown for a loop because everyone's arguing. Man, I get it. I'm a nice person overall, but I could throw some shade and be shady, and I talk my shit.
That's me.
I did. Wow. But then I got to the point where I won the little paymaster thing twice in a row, or one after the other. And I'm like, fuck, I had to send like 3 people home. I got into it with some chick. It was a hot mess. And then
it was one girl on there I liked. I forgot which one it was, but she was reading the hell out of people. I was like, oh, girl, I thought I was. There's
a lot. They've been getting it. I said, I wish I didn't know what I was in for first.
I was really trying to watch and listen to you and everybody else, and then they start talking over you, and I'm just like, hold on, what Dr. Who say? What this person saying? What they saying? So I'm just like, you're all over the place, and I'm just like, I couldn't. I was going to be in it actually on a Wednesday with Jenna. Okay. And she was like, on a Wednesday, but I said no because it's like, it's giving toxic and I don't feel like it. And then too, it's like, I just don't feel like it was organized. So I couldn't understand and get what's going on. And I'm just like, wait, I'm trying to figure out who's with who group it, what? And I'm just like, I'm so confused. So I just like, no, I don't feel like I'll just watch.
Look, I toxic.
I was just like, I just watch right now. I was like, let me figure this shit out first. And then maybe.
Yeah, maybe we should both do it one day.
Yeah, one day. Like, I said, you just got to tell me how it goes. Cause I was trying to like focus on everybody and everybody saying stuff. It was just too much. So I'm just like, okay, well, but back to the reality show with it was supposed to be an entrepreneur baddies type of thing.
Entrepreneur baddies. There we go.
Yeah, it was supposed to be something like that. And I just found out when the set that I was just on like last Saturday that just passed. Right? Okay. I ain't ever see, no offense, you guys. I said a bunch of white people so excited watching Baddies Caribbean.
I've been watching the Baddies Caribbean.
Baddie, shot o'clock.
Here we go. Baddie, shot o'clock.
I was like, Baddie, shot o'clock. Like, I was like, they was like, no, you got to see the setup. This girl fight over here. This girl fight. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, I'm looking at them like, what they know about this show? I was
what they know about baddies?
I was like, what y'all know about this? I was like, okay, but they like the lighting and how they have the setup. Okay. And I was just like, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. But they still like the girls fighting. I said, you guys, y'all freaky. I was like, y'all want to see them girls look stuff come off of them. I was like, I ain't nobody them. I said, because they still men. So I was just like, okay. I was like, I was like, oh yeah, I know, because I know when a straight man, like, he checking them out. I'm like, he was looking at it too, how he was looking. I was like, okay, I see. Okay. He's like some type of chocolate or vanilla on there. I don't know. I don't know what you like on there, but okay. But those girls, to me, they wasn't about they bag, because if they were, like, you know, I was on there getting did up. You know, she was just like,
you were looking good.
Thanks. I said she was
you
like,
sent me the pit. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had, you know, I was, you know, getting did up or whatever, you know, like I usually do. You know, sometimes it's a light powder, like, you know, just like right now, I didn't beat, like, you know, so, you know, so I'm just looking at it like, okay, I'm coming all like, you know, dressed like this and, you know, just coming ready. But she's saying she got the stylist and she got lighting and she got cameramen and she got this. But it wasn't that, you know, it wasn't. So we're in this place, like she has a and I respect people who got their own businesses and stuff, and sometimes you start from the ground up. She had like this little office place, and you know those kerosene, remember those kerosene heaters, the stuff that blow out like the blow out like that oil smell, but it could be too strong if you real next to it, like real close. They're like a big one though. It was like the biggest one I ever seen. Like it looked like a little bootleg chimney, like, you know, like one of those old school bootleg chimneys or whatever. And I'm just like, this kerosene heater strong as hell. Like I can't. I'm like, it smelled like dog and dog poo and dog.
damn.
You know how when you don't wash your dog and you don't clean it,
like wet dog
the dog
smell,
poo, like
nasty.
the wet dog smell along with the dog poo smell, with the dog pee smell. And I'm all like,
Yikes.
Literal
This girl
dirty asses.
I was like, this dirty ass bald head girl needs some help. I ain't got no evidence. I ain't got time. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, this girl crazy.
So where did it go left? Where did this?
It went left because I see when I was taking off for a good friend of mine. She's an actor. She's an actress as well. Kelsey was a sweetheart, very sweet, and she could throw shade when she's ready. She will, because she's very innocent, really nice, and very poised with herself. But at the same time, she was the makeup artist. She was the makeup artist, and Jerome was the security. And I get it.
Jerome was part of the project.
Yeah, he was part of it or whatever. And like I said, the beef got real when the girls left. Because one girl left, she left. Pre left. Pre was also a nice girl. She's from the Poconos, so everybody's from different environments. So everybody's different. Everybody was not from Philly. So at the same time, I'm like, okay, cool. So me and Pre all we all professional and shit. Like we got our, what we talking about our businesses and stuff. But she's like, we need some pizzazz. I was like, so you basically want us to sound real ratchet and illiterate, basically. Okay.
Oh.
We wasn't doing that shit.
That she wanted the drama, the cattiness.
Yeah, we didn't want to do that, but the other girls was not prepared. They had stuff, but they weren't prepared or whatever. And then it go left even more. It went left more because Kelsey decided to leave. We had to do a photo shoot. The photographer got a flat. We had our outfits. We were ready or whatever. And she was taking pictures with her phone. I was like, I could have did this myself. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, you couldn't do that yourself.
Right. She had no greens. It was just... She didn't have what she wanted. Maybe at the time she didn't have it, but she was going to get it later. And I heard they got the house and stuff later or whatever. But it go rush. Yeah, I don't know if it was she was rushing or she just didn't have it at the time. But at the time she started turning on me. So one day, I don't know who the hell this bald-headed witch was talking to. I don't know who she was talking to, but she was like, "If you want to come to work." Come to work like that, she ran me. I was like looking at the phone crazy. I'm looking at the phone like a person is in front of me, when you do that thing, who you talking to type of look. So I get on the phone like, bitch, you lost your mind. I think the camera on you, so you showing off, because we ain't ever talk like that or whatever. So me, Terrell, it's time to be petty.
Yeah, okay.
It's time to
Petty
be
LaBelle.
It's time to be petty. So, and I felt bad for Jerome because he was stuck in the middle. And I felt bad. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, hey, I'm best friend, though. So you should be on my side. But it's okay. But I was like, I can't tell somebody grown what to do. And I was like, look, all I could tell you is be careful, because if she turned everybody against me because Pre left and Kelsey left or whatever, because Kelsey was the makeup artist and she's supposed to be paying. So I didn't even like how the pay was. $2,500 for the girls that was on there. $3,000 for the makeup artist, $4,000 for the security. And it was weird. The only way they got my information, because I gave her my information, because they came and got me one time, and I said they had the nerve, which I didn't agree with in the contract, and I'm saying this or whatever. And I'm just like, and I wish somebody would try it. And I'm just looking at it like, this is very unprofessional when they go to your personal dwelling. It's not in the contract. That's a no-go.
They went to your personal,
home.
Your house?
Oh,
they went to your house?
Yeah, they pulled up.
What the hell? She rolled up on you? She thought, what the fuck she thought this was?
I said, they was all close. You know how you got them ring lights? You see people all close to you. They look ugly as hell. I said, oh, the camera look bad on them. I said, oh, they don't need no close-ups on them no more. Because I got it on my phone so I could see it. I could see it on my phone because they didn't like the text messages I was sending.
Wow.
Yeah. I said, when you got I got two. It's like 10 cameras where I live at. So everybody.
So they were so mad. They were coming to come get you at your house, trying to fight you or something. What was this?
Trying to come up and fight me. It was already a setup when she's saying, "Come to work, come to the studio." I was like, "Oh, y'all think somebody was going to come alone?" That wasn't happening. Nobody's dumb. I was like, no. I see what you're doing, having everybody against me because I'm not being ratchet and dirty and ghetto like you all. That's not happening. And I'm just looking at it like you could. Now I would have respected her if she came alone. But a lot of people know
with other people trying to jump you.
Yep, that's exactly.
I don't like that jumping shit. If you jump,
me either. If you want to fight somebody,
one-on-one.
that's what I said.
Period.
Do a one-on-one. What you doing? You bigger than me,
watch
right?
baddies.
I should be easy to fight because I'm small though, right? But hey, hands. I said the hands will always speak for itself. All the
Period.
speed, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, the speed is the speed. So I'm just looking at it like
They
I would have
jump
respected.
your ass.
Yeah, they from that camera. She had the nerve to bring the camera. I said, no, that cameraman didn't come here with you.
Oh, because they want to get it for the show.
He tried to get all the footage. Yeah, I do not like that. And I was like, you mad over some text messages? I told her we could have met anywhere else in Philadelphia. Anywhere in the world. I wouldn't care. I said, where nobody wouldn't have helped you. I would have been fine with that. But not going to that's something I won't ever do is go to someone's personal house or whatever. I won't ever do that because people got kids. And I respected these girls because they have children because I didn't want to take it that far because they're mothers.
Mothers.
They're
wow.
That's what made it worse. I was like, let me leave out of this before this get worse, before it go even more left. And I'm not going to respect them as women and who they are. And I'm just like, no, this is, I said, the only reality TV I need to get on, it got to be Netflix, Hulu, it got to be with,
there we go.
It got to be
one
with
of those shows.
It got to be with a great company. Like, it is not going to be with anybody who is new to the entertainment business and don't know what they're doing. Because she didn't know what she was doing. That's why she didn't have everybody. She had no producers. So she kind of had to make messy stuff.
So this was
herself.
the head of the show trying to do this.
Yeah, so she kind of was doing everything, doing all the production stuff and doing the messy stuff by herself.
I don't know. She thinks she Natalie.
I think she said right. I think
she was Natalie. Because Natalie be having all security around her trying to jump bitches on that show.
That's what I'm like. Are you serious? I was like, you couldn't come along, huh? I would have respected you if you came along, but I can't respect you now because I said that's when I don't know if you saw my post. I had a post, y'all, like, and I posted it, and I said, look at the letter. I was like, look what they wrote.
I think I remember that.
You saw that, right? And I took it down.
I
was like, look, I said, look how petty, look how unprofessional this is. I was like, I told him, I said, ain't nobody that dumb to pull up to a black person's house. Twice. I was like, twice. Nobody's that dumb. I was like, to anybody's house, actually, because you have the right to self-defend your home. Like, that's anywhere, everybody. So know your rights. I was like, all right, you stepping on private property, private land. They got the right to shoot your ass. I said, but I just tell her, I'm just saying, I don't make it up. I said, I don't make this up. It's the law. Like, look up your city law. I tell her,
is that what it's like out there? Because in the South, we like you'll get fucking shot.
That's what I'm saying. Like you'll get shot, correct? Right.
But where are y'all? Are you in California too?
No, I'm in Philadelphia. So
so you're in a place where you will straight up get fucking shot.
Yeah, too. Like in Pennsylvania, you are allowed to do that.
Because they're out in California. What out there? Like it's not like
if somebody came to your house trying to beat your ass and you shot him, you'd go to jail.
You'd go to jail, right? Yeah, exactly.
Because only in some states you can't do that, like, or even fighting them, like, or whatever. In certain states, like, they like, oh, well, this person broke into your home or your dwelling or whatever. You can't do anything. Like, you got, like, basically let them go, or whatever. That's what I'm saying.
They have to hurt you first.
It's like, it's different. That's how I'm like, just like in license to carry over here. When you're licensed to carry over here in Pennsylvania, you have to shoot below the waist. You can't shoot above because they like your ass. I said you better try your luck. I said you might be licensed, but they like, and then you got to choose.
Just shoot that bitch in her cootie cat, girl.
I said right.
She'll be having no more kids.
Oh my god,
I'm dead. I'm sorry.
The crazy thing, I was just watching a movie called Jackpot. Did you guys see that yet?
On Amazon Prime. I heard about it. I haven't watched it yet.
You gotta watch it.
How was it?
It was good. I gotta finish watching. I didn't finish. I dozed off. But the girl got kicked. Or I don't know what he did. He must have kicked her there.
And her cootie cat?
Her in the cootie cat. Yeah. She's like, oh my gosh, I felt that. Oh my god.
Oh, you did.
Right? That's the Aquafina movie.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it. It's good. Funny. It's good. Him, John Cena, and I always forget her name.
Oh, John Cena's in it. Yep. And Aquafina.
And Aquafina. Aquafina. Yep. Her name. Yeah, she's
like John Cena's hella funny. People don't
give
that guy enough credit for being as funny.
I said, who would have thought some guy that looked that muscular and that built that funny?
The wrestler.
Who would have thought? He's so funny. But I always tell people, wrestling is acting though. At the same, they have all those little stories, all little drama stories. It's like a little opera, but wrestling. You know, like
I like that. Ricky
love wrestling. I love the old school
wrestling
than now. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's Russell watch the old.
Yeah, I used to watch the old. Like I like the old one.
What movie did you say, Evan?
Ricky Stenicki. It's an Amazon.
Ricky
Prime
Stenicki. Yeah, that was.
I never seen that.
Funny.
I never
heard.
You gotta watch it. This one. It should be on Amazon for free. It should be on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on Prime.
Yeah, it's on Prime, right? Yeah, that I watched. Anything with him in it, I gotta watch it now. I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Him and Aquafina, anything with them in it, I have to watch it. Just like
she's pretty funny. I like her. She could be annoying, but she's
annoying.
So
wait, S'adore, so what's going to happen with that show? Are they going to edit you out, or did you do
Oh,
like an exit interview?
I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what happened because we gotta I had to block. I'm talking about to the point. You know how on baddies where sometimes they get online, they be talking their little shit.
They do. They talk their shit online.
They talk all their shit
all the
they do,
internet.
and that's what they were doing. Yep. So they was kind of putting it became cyberbullying. One of the girls she couldn't even enjoy her engagement. I felt so bad.
Aww.
And I was just like, yo, it's about to be the New Year's. I done got sick. And I'm just like,
where was this supposed to air? Or
this was supposed to air. You probably could find it on it might be on OnlyFans.
On it.
I think it's
OnlyFans.
I think she put it on there.
Okay.
Put it on there. I'm not sure if she edited. I don't know if she edited me out. I don't know how it went after that or whatever.
Did you still get paid?
Yeah.
Can I ask that?
No, I didn't, which I didn't even care about the money anymore.
Okay.
Because I left because it's it wasn't worth it. And she still I just didn't want to deal with them anymore. And I was just like, I'm going to let this person be great. I'm I hope she figure this shit out and get professional. That's all I could do is hope all those girls the best. And I hope they get some damn class because they dirty ass and was out of it was they was out of order.
That's where the original baddies started. They started off with the OnlyFans thing, and then
OnlyFans, right? And then I started seeing, everybody doing because when you think of OnlyFans, you think of people doing freaked out stuff,
freaky shit. No, they were just doing shows and popping up, and then they moved to the Zeus Network.
Oh, so is there a whole an ecosystem of people making TV shows on OnlyFans?
I was going to say OnlyFans has, so Whitney Cummings they did that roast of Bert Kreischer through OnlyFans.
Right.
OnlyFans
TV.
See, I always thought when people talked about OnlyFans, it was like a partnership, but you're talking about they just make an account and you have to buy in. They just make an account,
right. That's what I said. I was like, hold on, let me make a show and put it on there. I see people having shows and all types of, I don't even have an account. People was telling me about that or whatever. And they was coming at the girls from Bernie Mac show, even them.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh, that's a shame. I said, who ain't want to help them? I felt so bad. Yeah. Now I'm not. I guess I tell you, I don't slut shame or nothing like that. But I was like, hey, if these girls out here, I just hope they safe doing what they doing or whatever. If they want to do the little all that other stuff or whatever, I'll be like, look, be
maybe
safe.
I just released inverts on Pornhub.
Yeah, I just felt bad.
Yeah, you go make some dicks go soft quick. That's
I was just looking at it I was like, damn. I said Martha Stewart going to be on there. I was like, oh, hold on.
Martha Stewart.
I was like, wait a minute. People got cooking shows. That's why I was like, I was shocked. I was like,
she got a cooking show on OnlyFans.
I don't know if she do. Someone tried to tell me that. Yeah, somebody was trying to tell me that, and I said the same thing how you said it. I was like, wait, you sure? I said, man, she got VH1. She already did with Snoop Dogg already.
Yep.
I enjoyed that show. I love that show.
Yeah, that shit was great. I love her and Snoop Dogg together.
Right, me too, right? They was too cool for themselves, right? I said the same thing, and I still want to get the Snoop Dogg cooking book. I still want to get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his little cookbook that he got. And I still love me some Martha Stewart. She does the best DIYs ever. And she knows.
Oh, yeah.
You can't beat that. I was like, I love me.
We all love
me
food.
smart.
Just look at us.
I'm like, shout out to everybody who got a cookbook because I feel like everybody trying to sell something. I was like, ain't nothing wrong with that. You can sell your little cookbooks. I said, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just love, how everything goes, but no matter which way it goes. You finding it? Oh my God.
Goon with the spoon and from crook from crook to cook Snoop Dogg.
I gotta get me one.
I want to get me one of these books.
I need to get one. Wait a minute. You probably know how to put something together. I love me some Snoop Dogg. I heard some of his new songs. I don't know if they new or not, but I seen some.
$13.57 on Amazon Prime.
Oh, that's not that bad.
What he make
click on it and click on some samples because don't think I want to see what kind of food he got in this book. Click on this. Click on it. Let's see what that say.
Billionaires bacon.
Ooh, that shit looks fire. Yeah.
Is it turkey?
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, turkey bacon. What is this?
That Lucky
OG
Charms?
Munchies cereal roundup.
They do like Lucky Charms.
They do like Lucky Charms, right?
It's cereals, yeah.
Okay, he like, I got my cereal. I think everybody used to love some Lucky Charms.
I did.
Oh, Shorty, it's your birthday.
I still do.
I fuck up some Lucky Charms, bitch. Period. So what is this? Some chocolate cake?
Yes, go like Shorty, it's your birthday cake.
Yeah.
Oh.
It look yummy. Okay.
It do. Look like the Matilda cake.
Right.
Oh, yes.
The Matilda cake. Why should eat that little
there's Snoop.
like that? Snoop
He's skinny.
He looks like he don't eat.
He don't eat this food.
He just like me. Like he probably don't gain as much because like he got fast metabolism.
He probably do.
That's how I was, but now I'm
I
starting
wish
to
I
gain a
had
little
that.
bit. I need
know.
a
Let
tiny
me
bit.
get that. I need that
look at
fast
this, dude.
capitalism.
I was like,
50
come on, we're going to
recipes.
get it together. We're going to get it together.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
was
fried
like,
bologna sandwiches
lately, I
in
ain't
here.
gonna lie, I've been cheating. I ain't been like working out.
Oh, okay. You look good though.
Thank
What y'all know
you.
about fried bologna sandwiches out there in California?
We know about the fried bologna.
I think everybody know about the fried bologna.
Toast the
Okay.
bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little mustard. You be good, mayonnaise.
To me, it was the avocado, which I didn't try yet. The avocado on the toast. That's something I didn't try yet.
Oh, that's good.
I was like, I see, that made a really big thing. I was like, really?
I don't
Toast.
think I would fuck with that.
Why? But you eat squirrels.
I'll eat guacamole. Yeah, squirrel.
Let's
I
get
was
into
waiting
this.
this whole
S'adore,
damn
you
time.
ready?
I need to bring you. I need to deliver you a Philly cheesesteak so you can eat.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love Philly cheesesteaks. I need a
When
real
he trying
one.
to change
from
the
Philadelphia.
subject, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. All right, so
Get you a Philly
S'adore,
cheesesteak. That's what I tell
Mr.
you.
Evan here, a previous episode, we found out that he likes
Damn it.
a cuisine called squirrel. So he be knocking squirrels off the trees.
Oh, you know what that remind me of?
And then
It remind me of
he
water
deep
boy.
fries
Do you
them
fry
and eats
'em?
them.
I was about to say
Yeah,
that. Remind me of
So,
water
girl,
boy.
would you eat a squirrel?
I cannot eat a squirrel. I cannot do it, but
It's so nasty. I
it's
would
just
never
made
do it.
you know what? Like I said, it made me think of Water Boy. Remember when the squirrel got electrocuted in Water Boy?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Adam
and she
Sandler.
ate it. Like she's
Yeah.
like, up,
Ew.
that's there's the dinner.
So, but he does this.
I
He,
still, and
he
the crazy
likes
thing when every time when
squirrels.
football season come up, I was tell everybody like, I said, oh snap, here go that foosball.
Oh no.
I said, I'm about to watch that foosball. What's that foosball Sundays? I was like,
Oh
okay.
my god.
I said, I love me some Water Boy, one of my favorite movies.
That's a good movie.
I love Adam Sandler. Anything with him, and I gotta watch it. It's only right.
So it seems like you like a lot of comedy too.
Oh,
Is there
a lot of
that
comedy,
you've
a lot of
seen?
horror. Yeah, I just wish they had some new horror stuff. That like the last thing I think that was awesome for me that I watched horror wise was the R.L. Stein. His books? What books was that?
Oh, was it the
Fear
Fear
Street
Street
movies?
story on
Yeah,
Netflix?
Fear Street.
The Fear
Yeah.
3 part. Those are good. Me and
Those are
Russell watched
good.
all 3 of those.
I like
were
those.
solid.
Yeah, I'm like a big fan of his. So and Goosebumps was good. I think they did.
Yep.
They did like 5 books. Was it like 5 of them? Yeah, and I'm like, I'm in. I'm super heavy.
Yeah, I like
even
those.
I was just watching another show. I don't know if I would call it a horror but like I like Hostel. It's a lot of movies I like. I still love all the Jasons. I love all the Mike Myers. Anything scary. I love all the Freddys. He crazy. So one of the directors that I know, he met the real Freddy. I was like,
oh yeah, Robert Englund.
I was like, okay. I was like,
Yes.
Ellie, I wish I was there with him. And
Have you ever met him at
like,
one of your cons, Terrell? Robert
Yeah,
Englund?
I've met him with Russell. Russell was
I
there.
thought so. I figured you
I
had.
met him 3 times, I think. I met him at Walker Stalker Con. I
Yeah,
met him at Fear Fest Evil. And we seen him at Monsterpalooza.
yeah,
he's great.
I gotta go to one of those because I gotta see
Yes, you
my
do.
favorite like killers. Like, why not? Let's get it the best.
I like that guy. My first exposure to Robert Englund as a kid was a movie. He's in a movie that was I believe a Disney Channel original called The Paper Brigade, where this kid has like a paper route, and he's this like kooky old man who has a bunch of geese, and he's like a hermit, like an old war vet that lives in this house.
I don't remember that.
They're
Pull that
scared
up.
of him and stuff. Yeah, I'll pull it up. The
I got
Paper
it.
Brigade. You got it? Okay. Yeah. And he's like this kooky old man who lives in this house and they're all afraid of him. Well, then the central character ends up kind of befriending him and he helps him like fight the bullies at the end and stuff. It's like a kid's movie, but that was my first exposure to
never
Robert
seen that.
Englund. So it
Yeah,
was,
me
when I
either.
grew
Yeah,
up and
that
saw
one.
him as Freddy, I was like, oh shit, I know that guy.
There it is.
Okay.
I've never seen this.
fuck
Me
is this
either. I
guy?
don't think I've seen this.
One of my favorite
Maybe I
movies
probably
as a
did.
kid.
I probably
loved
did.
it.
Matter of fact, I don't know. My mom, she just gave us a lot of movies.
I bet. So what other comedies you seen recently that you liked?
Comedy wise, so far I did like the Marvel movie Deadpool with Wolverine.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
I literally just seen it. I was just like, so worth it
Wolverine,
to be seeing
Deadpool.
the movies. Better than streaming it, so it was
Yeah.
better. It was so worth to see it. Deadpool, my favorite. He's hilarious. I love
he's
Ryan
hilarious.
Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is just that guy. He's the guy.
Mhm.
So it's just like I love him. So
It's
yeah,
just
that
funny
was like, go ahead.
It's funny when he plays other roles. It feels like he's still Deadpool.
Right, that's what
Like
I
he was in
said.
that
right?
If movie. It
That's
felt
how
like
I
he
felt
was.
about Power. I felt the same way about Power sometimes when I seen
Yeah.
one who plays Tommy and Tommy Forrest.
Oh, yeah.
One who plays Tommy, and I seen him play something else, and he gave him this Tommy look. And I was watching this
Yeah.
movie, but he dies. But I seen him looking at the guy like, I'm gonna kill you like he was Tommy. And I was just like,
yeah,
that's the Tommy look. I
some
was like,
people
so
are
it's just
like typecast into that.
yeah,
those
but I'm
roles.
glad that he played because I saw it because that wasn't his first role. Like, he played another he played in like a CSI and stuff like that. He did play like another like other type of characters before he got his main role. Like, I see it's like that with everybody. They get into that main role, which is awesome. So I'm just like, I can't wait till it come back out. I love me some Tommy. I love action. Like, I'm heavy into action, horror, and comedy. It's just that horror lately, it's hard to find great horror to me. Like, because I feel like sometimes people do come up with great ideas. It might be a low budget or whatever. I'll be like, we was watching, I don't know what we were watching, but everybody was laughing. Maybe because the acting was so horrible, but it was so
Oh, it's still fun though sometimes when that happens.
It's so funny at the same time. And I'm just like, who did this? Like I said, I love how Cinderella's Revenge, that one.
Oh, that was good.
When I watched it, I was like, she just said, oh yeah, Christian Louboutin, they're going to make the glass slippers, and Elon Musk with your carriage. Like,
yes, let's talk because I told Russell about this, and I said, I got to review this for the show because this shit was too good.
You got to
Elon Musk come up and got her a car. They didn't know what the fuck that was.
Right,
like,
they know. Everybody was like, "Where's the horses?"
Yes.
Wait, it's actually Elon Musk, like real Elon Musk.
Well, it was like a guy playing him.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was calling her fairy godmother, which was Natasha Henstridge from the Species films, and then she popped up, and then she brought a stylist. She brought all this person who Marc Jacobs?
It was it was Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs designed the dress,
designed her dress.
Christian Louboutin did the shoes.
The slippers.
And then Elon Musk pulled up in the orange Tesla
carriage,
and
but it was a Tesla.
Yeah, orange Tesla, right? And then after that, it was I think that was the three people she appeared. And then she was like, don't it feel good if you just get your revenge? And I loved it. I'm like, what if she just snapped like that mentally? Yeah. And mentally got a mask and just like, I'm just going to kill everybody. Because where did this guy come from whipping her on her back? I was
I know.
He did
because they tied her up, and then because she went to the party, this dude was whipping her.
Yeah, he was whipping her.
It made me so mad because they were so fucked up to Cinderella in this movie.
Yeah, because I was telling everybody. So I feel like every princess had their had their turning point, like for real. Like I was just like, yeah, Cinderella was basically a slave. She was a slave who kept good, and she just kept her peace. Like she made peace with it, and she just kept moving and making moves. But this Cinderella's like, nope, I'm going to get all of them out the way, and I'm going to make it still. And she did.
Especially when she found out that stepmom killed her daddy. Remember, she found that out later.
Yeah.
Because and then that stepmom was evil. I'm glad she got
she
this.
was evil. I was like,
dirty asses.
See stepmom. I was like, oh, this stepmom, her dirty ass. I said, she ain't her dirty ass. She is out of pocket. I was like,
Russ, you gotta
get
watch
her.
this.
I was like, get her, Cindy Bradley. I said, get her.
Yeah.
I'm like, get her. I'm all rooting for her. Like, I was like,
yep.
Get her. I said,
Which one?
Oh, we didn't talk about the part. Remember when the dude, when he goes, it's called Cinderella's Revenge. All right. So the dude that went around trying to, the glass slippers and all that good stuff, trying to try them on. The mom had one of the sisters cut off their toe so that the shoe would fit.
Yep.
Wasn't that crazy?
That was crazy. She's like, come on, you're going to do this. And she's like,
yeah.
Like,
she really cut
and
off
then
her
she really did
toe.
that. But he already knew it wasn't her.
She was ugly.
Yeah, because she was not cute. I was like, ugly sister. I was like, not today. It wasn't you. Because he was like, what are you doing? The guy came and got the shoe real quick when all that blood was in it.
Yeah, there was hella blood filling up in that glass slipper.
I was like,
that movie was pretty gory too.
Yeah, it was super gory, right?
I liked it.
I liked everything.
See, here it is.
Here it is.
Revenge.
Yeah, she did such a great job. I was like, go ahead, girl. Do that. I would love to play a role.
There's her getting whipped.
Yep, that was her getting whipped.
Trailer? They show too much in these trailers. Do you watch trailers?
I do watch trailers, and that's why I stopped watching them all the time because they do show the whole story, and I feel
they
like
show you everything. The whole fucking
movie. Me, I don't want to know, so I turn it off real fast. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, yeah. They ruin like all the good parts in like a horror film and stuff.
Right,
and
I'm like, don't tell us.
I never watched trailers.
Everything. That's why I feel like give them a little. Make it real awesome, right? Make the trailer awesome and make us want to watch and want to know more. Don't tell us all,
Well, I know y'all just talked about how none of us watch trailers, but Evan, I just sent you one. For a minute, I was trying to find Triangle Slave, and it looks like Maverick Films. They have their own Roku channel where you can watch them all for free, but that's where they go. But on their website, they did have a trailer for the movie.
Okay.
Can we watch that? Have you seen it?
Yeah. Watch it. I have.
Let's do it.
All right, Evan, I sent it to you in G-Chat.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pulling it
watch
up
that.
right now.
You might
let's
see
see.
me. You're gonna see.
Yeah, I'm excited. Look at S'adore.
You're gonna see me.
All right, let's see. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, it's rated R. Oh, we got nudity.
Yeah, I
Nudity?
found out why it's rated R when I watched.
Did you
I
go?
was like,
Went all out in this thing, huh, S'adore?
I was like,
Let's see.
I am in this. Wait, I'm in this one.
Let's see. Okay. This is loud.
Right.
I'm dead. What about me? They found out. I just signed my own fucking death certificate.
Listen,
Who that is?
they don't know I have.
Oh, is that Jerome?
Yep.
Oh, that's Jerome from our season.
Yeah.
We gotta watch this. Oh, he got a Michael Myers shirt,
Right, you see his,
sweater on.
I told him I like that video. He didn't tell me where he
That was
got it.
Nike Myers.
Look at me.
Is that you?
That's me.
Oh, S'adore. Oh, that is her.
Hey.
But everything that come with this shit, it's a lot of responsibilities. You think you ready?
I've been ready, OG.
Oh, S'adore. Oh.
I like him.
Oh, yes. Period. Oh, we gotta watch this.
Wait to the end. Because I think this is the one that was because that was my favorite. They was looking at me crazy. They was scared.
Oh, we gotta watch this.
The Aphrodite back there?
They was on their tight. They didn't give them things.
Okay, they got
Right.
okay.
See? That's what I'm
Getting it
saying.
in. All right, let's go.
I was like, yo, I was.
You don't tell me shit.
Oh. Not the auntie.
Yeah, I told you the drama
Oh,
in this is insane. Like, insane.
Now, do you hear me? I hear you, man.
Oh, he out.
Right.
Damn.
Hey, put his finger in it. What the fuck?
Oh, we gotta see this. Triangle.
Oh, they ain't show my part because the other trailer I have is the one at the end. At the end, you see me shooting like blah blah blah. They was so scared.
Well, wait, I don't want to see it though. I want to
Yeah,
watch the
but I
movie.
was like, but they was so scared because at that part, it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was very dark. We didn't have enough lighting, but it was
Okay.
It was real dark. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't see anything. Like it was so pitch
really?
black out there. I was like, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know where you all are, and I'm like, my sight was very bad. So I was like, just move out the way. Like I was like, that's it. That was just
Damn,
like, it's so
S'adore,
fun. They was
that
so.
looks like a fun movie. Like you had fun in that role too.
I
Pulling
did.
that
It was
man
so
up.
fun playing her. Like I said, I can't wait to see if it's another. I hope so. Fingers crossed. I was like, hurry up.
So is this like your passion? Like what is the long-term goal for you? Like you want to be like a actress or you want to like
you gotta be
fashion?
like, you know, I want this like as a professional actor, like, and also start to direct as well, like, and be a filmmaker. So it's just like I want to do both. Like, you know, I'm gonna be on my Issa Rae because I love her.
Period.
Girl. You know, like I was like, yeah, because it's like I love art anyways. That's why I say I watch all, no matter if it's low budget or it's a high budget, you know, because I just found out with Borderlands. I don't know if y'all seen it, but they said it was 110. Yeah, I didn't watch all of it, but they said it was okay to where I got, how far I got, but they said Borderlands made $110 million, you know, that's what they had to make it, but they only made 12.
Yep.
That shit bombed hard.
Yeah. So I was just
Damn.
like, I said, that's another thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think sometimes you don't want to go over the top, but because you never know how it is. Because I think they just didn't market it enough so that we could all
I'm curious to see, like, what kind of studio interference stories come out about that movie, because I feel like, because it started out with Eli Roth at the helm, and I think he still has the director credit on it.
Yeah.
But the guy who did Deadpool Eli Roth was doing some other movie and they wanted to do a bunch of reshoots. The studio did.
Oh, wow.
It was like, oh, we'll just get somebody else to do it because I'm busy with Thanksgiving. And so another guy came in, and I'm curious how much they fucked with. Like, did they change a lot of stuff, you know? And like what?
Yeah, because I was curious too. I definitely agree with you because I was trying to figure out, like, dang, what happened is we look like everybody's doing a good job. Like, you know, when I was watching. So I'm just like, dang, I want to be into something like this. I want to get into action because I'm more of the action girl. Because everybody be like, oh, you know, I didn't want to be like the girls where they, you know, where they type you as like, oh, she's just going to be for a sex scene, just a pretty girl. But I'm like, I got to be the one with the gun.
Rough it up
I need
bit.
I need to be the killer. I need to kill. I like to kill. So I like to be the good. I could be the hero or I could be the villain. Like, you know, I want to be, the action girl. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm just be girly girl and just be pretty and fashionable. But of course, I love, I would love to be an Emily in Paris. Of course I would.
Hey, yes.
But but at the same time, or play my girl, or play in Dynasty and be like a fashionable boss, like whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just don't want to play those roles, but I also want to get
the Regina
action
George.
stuff. That's it. Yeah, or Regina George, right?
Have you ever seen Spring Breakers, S'adore?
Spring Breakers, yes, I did see that.
I feel like you would fuck with that movie.
Yeah,
just
I do.
The way you're talking.
That. Yeah, I do. I love funny movies. I was just watching Incoming. Did you guys see that?
Incoming?
It's called Incoming, and
look that up. I don't know if I haven't.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It just got on probably Friday, I want to say.
Oh, it's new. Okay,
it's
cool,
new.
Cool.
It's new. Cute little like teens just getting, teens, remember that time you got the 9th grade,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
It's like they want to find
14,
themselves.
15.
They want to say, hey, I want to find myself.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Is this it right here?
Yeah.
I don't know why the posters. Is it a Spanish film?
Oh no, it's in.
I don't know why that poster's in Spanish. Yeah,
it's probably an acquisition.
Yeah,
they probably bought it. It was
it was cute. It was funny. It just reminded you of when you was a teenager and all of that, like those times when you try to find yourself and who you want to be when you hit high school or whatever. Yeah. And it's just like they trying to change the narrative, and I love that. It's so funny though. They did such a good job.
I'm gonna watch that.
It's like it's cute. It's like a cute funny. I love it.
Oh yeah, these guys were writers.
I thought they all did a good job
on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. The one who played Mick and the one who played It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
she plays the mom. Yeah. I love her. Like she's hilarious.
Cool.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, that show is hella funny.
Yeah, right? Ain't they funny? They still go Danny Levito and them. I'll be cracking. I'll be trying to catch them.
Oh yeah.
Y'all at? I was like, stop playing. Where y'all at? Let me catch.
Dude, that's my beef. You were talking about Ryan Reynolds earlier. That's my one beef with Ryan Reynolds is that he stole the fucking guy. What's the Rob McElhenney? He stole that guy away from. And they're doing that soccer show now, which I don't care about at all.
Oh yeah, that soccer show. Ain't that on Hulu, right?
Yeah, I think Welcome to Wrexham, I think is the name. And I want Rob McElhenney to do more Mythic Quest, the Apple TV show. I love that fucking show.
Yeah, I gotta get into more Apple TV. I found out they did the Time Bandits, but I heard it was an old show back in the 80s or something like that, and they had like little people doing it at first.
That's what short people, midget?
Like little people, little like people. Midgets. I don't. Not nice.
I'm gonna get canceled. Yeah, I get little people.
Right. You don't want to get canceled, little people, because I used to be called a dwarf, so I took it in. I'm like, you know what? I am
How tall
short.
Are you?
I am. I'm 5 foot even. I'll take the dwarf. I will take that. I am. I will look
tall.
Cute. Right, but I'm not tall. Right? Ain't it a trick?
Oh my god!
I am so small.
You mini me?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I'm like
I did not know that, girl.
Yes, I am. I'm tall with my heels on, but I'm short, like even shorter with sneakers on. Everybody be like, "You got sneakers on?" Like they be
I can see you wearing your heels though.
I was like, I definitely wear heels all the time though, but majority of the time it's heels. But it's only sometimes if I'm on the go, like I'm making errands or whatever. Then it depends how I feel. I might wear sneakers, but it depends how I feel. If I'm in a rush,
it's funny. Terrell gets the reverse. Because whenever you meet people, they're like, "Oh, you're so tall."
Oh, I get that a lot. I thought you were tall. I'd be like, well, when you're short and you be like, even if I used to be modeling and stuff, you have to do like take certain pictures a certain way to make you look taller. That's how print models work. Because some of them, like the ones that just take pictures, all of them are not tall. It's just at different angles. They're like taking the pictures to make them look like they're tall, but they're not. They're not like 5'8", 5. They might be 5'7", 5'6", or whatever. But they all not like 5'11", 6 feet. So it's just like nothing but like camera tricks, to make you look taller. So I was just like,
angles are everything. People always thought I was short, but when they meet me, like, oh fuck, you're tall. I'm 6'1".
Right? Oh my god, you're so tall. I would never thought that you was 6'1". I thought you would have been like 5'8" or 5.
Oh really? Yeah, I'm 6'1".
I'm 5'8".
I'm 5'8".
I remember I met somebody, and they're like, "Oh, I thought you'd be taller." I was like, "Oh, damn, okay."
You look taller to me.
I know how that feels because that happened to me one time. They be like, "Oh my goodness, you look so tall." I said, "I guess because I'm like having my shoulders back and I'm not like, I'm sitting up. Like I'm not even sitting on a pillow. Like so, I'm just like I usually sit on pillows sometimes because I used to broadcast and I used to stream or whatever. I would be sitting on pillows. Like I'd be like, well, I'm gonna sit on pillow because this is how I feel at the moment or whatever.
Yeah.
Goodness, freaking Bigo.
I think a lot of that's personality too.
Yeah, it's like personality, right?
Yeah, and you're in charge. So I think people, they
they be like thinking like, oh, I thought you would be taller or short. I'll be like, well, I'm like Kevin Hart. We're just short people. I'm fine with that.
Well,
Big
Terrell, you gotta show her
personality,
some
sure.
found footage movies and get her out here during the fest.
I know
and-
that'd be great.
Yeah, I would
Do
love to come.
Are you into found footage horror movies or anything?
Yeah,
like that?
I am into that. Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
every time like Comic-Con comes here, I always miss it. It's always a time when I'm working and I'm meant to go. Like, knowing me, I would dress up as Storm, knowing me. Cause that's
You go to Comic-Con? Storm is great. I like,
yeah,
she's
she's like one of my
X-Men.
favorite like characters,
Besides
like
Wolverine.
female characters, right? I was just like, and I love when people like don't think like I don't know, like, and people like somebody was like I was working with, it was like, oh my goodness, you're a nerd for real. I was like, well, I'm a gorgeous nerd, you know. I'm like, I'm a bad.
Yes, period.
You know, like I said, yeah, because I saw somebody I work with and they have like all these collectibles. Like I was like, I'm like, how did you get those gargoyles and not me? Like, you know,
I
I
love gargoyles. That's
like,
throwback.
right? I was like, how did you
Yes.
get it and not me? Like, how did you get that one? Like, you know, so it's just like I said, I'll collect them. I said, I got my Barbie shoes. I made sure. I was like, oh, they aren't going nowhere. They're going to stay in the clear box forever. Unless I'm on a nice, fabulous red carpet, and that's when they're going to get worn.
Oh,
I was like, that's the only way. I was like, it's in the box as we speak. My Barbie shoes, like I was.
Oh, you literally have that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I literally have them. I wore one pair and I got upset. I was at a fashion show and all the glitter on the bottom started coming off. I was like, oh hell no! I was like, take these off. Where's my regular shoes? I was like, oh hell no! They going back in the clear box, like you know, because I was like, I'm definitely into that. Yeah, I love watching. I'm like into that heavy. Like that's why I said anybody could tell me about any good movies, like send them my way so I can watch them. Because I feel like I run out of things to watch. Like I get.
I'm gonna send you some found footage movies so you can watch
because
them.
it's like I don't no longer just watch movies just to watch them or even TV shows. I'm learning from the other actors as well, like their emotion, their faces, how they do it, like how did they feel at the moment. So it's like homework for me. So it's not like I'm not gaining nothing from it. Like I gain
for sure.
But I've been doing this my whole life though. Like of course I watch. You know when you see Martin, like I said, who dressed them for real? What happened in the bloopers? I love bloopers when they be talking shit. I'll be like, he said that during that part. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I was like, even Living Single. Yeah.
Oh, I love that show.
Right,
Throwback.
Single.
And Martin, I still watch that sometimes. I put that on. It's on streaming on HBO and stuff.
Right.
I have DVDs, but
because I used to love like In the Middle. You know what I'm talking about with Malcolm in the Middle and watching all those shows. I just seen a picture with them and they took a picture with Tupac. That was so cute.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The little boys when they was all younger. I was like,
yeah.
Okay, all right, Mike. Because I was instantly like, wait a second. No, they didn't.
I was like,
but I see that. Okay, they were kids. They
were kids.
Alive
they were
at the time. He was not shot.
They wasn't like older yet. Like you already
wasn't
see
like Ghost
so little. I said the same thing. I had to make sure it wasn't Photoshop.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I had to make sure it wasn't Photoshop. I was like, okay, no, they really did. I was like, I'm jelly, but that's okay. I was like,
oh, nice. Yeah, look at it. There
yeah,
they are.
See?
Oh, look at them. They sure did.
I don't know.
Look at that kid in the death row shirt.
It's not Photoshop.
I don't know.
Shit.
That's what I said.
Hootie and the Blowfish. What is this?
I don't know, dude.
That's hella funny.
That's funny. I was like, but I did like. Did you guys see when the actors, when they take, or people like the celebrities take a picture with their younger self? I thought that was so.
Oh yeah. Like if they're playing like.
I think it was like Eddie Murphy. He had his younger self. Like I was like, that's cute. I was like, keep going. We need more.
Yeah.
Because I get tired of hearing a little drama. I'll be like, well, I don't know why people think celebrities, they don't have lives. I was like, are they not going to make mistakes? Are they supposed to be perfect all the time? I was like,
people look at these high people, I don't know.
Yeah.
Pedestals too.
Because I love how Ariana Grande brought back, it took 10 years, even though it was Ray J idea to bring back The Boy Is Mine with Monica and Brandy.
Oh, I like that remix.
I was like, that's
the
pretty dope.
They riff and they do like the old song.
Yeah, the old song.
It was great.
Right. I thought that was great. I said, Ariana Grande, I said, just like her other video when she had like did all the certain movies, like the Mean Girl, she did certain parts.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was real smart and real creative. I was like, go ahead, Ariana Grande. I see you, girl. I was like, I love her now. I was like, welcome to the cookout.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, she welcome to the cookout all the time. So I was like, okay, I'll be seeing everybody. But that's what but at the same time, I need to watch more movies. I don't know if you guys seen a new Batman. That's another thing.
Oh, yeah.
I seen a new Superman. I watched that or whatever. New Batman kind of brought me back when he had the little ears and all that.
Oh, yeah.
They made the Penguin a woman. They made the Penguin a woman, right?
Yep.
I was like, so they kind of put it back in like, what, 1920s, 1930s-ish? Like, whatever. Because, I'd be in my anime bag as well. I can't wait for the next
one.
season.
Yes, the Cape Crusader.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch the new One Piece, the new season. They did okay, right?
Okay.
Netflix. And the next thing I'm waiting for, what was it? let me see. The anime. I wanted to watch the anime of Rick and Morty.
Oh
But
yeah, that's on
it was in
HBO Max
Japanese.
now.
Yeah, it's in Japanese.
Yep.
So I was
Yep.
I gotta
Rick
see
and Morty's great.
Yeah, right. I love Rick and Morty. Like I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, look at you showing off all your nerdisms.
Yeah, I was like, yes. I was like,
We gotta get you into found footage though.
Yeah,
because
and the
then
new
we're gonna
and the new Sailor Moon about to come out on Netflix. I'm like,
my
Oh yeah, it is. Sailor Moon, Cosmos.
I told you
Yep.
I was just telling
Netflix.
somebody I was supposed to buy some Dragon Balls. Like people think I was really playing. I was like, no.
Oh, you like
I'm
anime?
really gonna
I fuck
get
with
me
Dragon
some
Ball.
Dragon Balls, like, cause I love Dragon Ball Z. The original is my favorite.
Yeah.
Even though they
Yep,
make you wait to the next day to see what's going to happen next week, I used to get on my nerves talking all this shit. The next
They
thing you
always
don't
do
see the
that.
fight.
Keep
I
it-
was like cracking up. But who don't love
Yeah, you
those?
spend the
we
whole
gotta bring it to
episode
the Bay
watching
Area,
them fight,
then.
but you don't get to see who wins until next
Right,
week.
exactly. Right. That's why I'm all like, oh, I
Yep.
miss this. I miss a lot
So
of
you gotta
things.
come visit us at the
Yeah.
Bay, and maybe we gotta put you in a found footage movie or something, girl.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Running in
I'll
the
be
woods or
ready. I'll be
something.
ready. I'll be like, she ready. I'll be like, she ready.
Period.
Ready. I was like,
What woods you gonna go to in the Bay Area?
There's woods.
You're an
There's
idiot.
you
Jungle?
stupid. She ain't
Hey.
going to your shed. There's like cemeteries and shit over here.
I'll be
Go
like,
eat some squirrels while I
Wait,
close the
you know
door.
what I'm
Look at a
gonna go
map.
see?
So-
Even though I know a lot of people say, a lot of people did movies near, what is it? You know, the Book of Solomon and all that, like Solomon.
Yeah.
Solomon. I always get it wrong.
Yeah.
Solomon. Yeah. So I'm like, I want to go see it. I was like, someone's telling me like, I gotta see this for myself.
Yeah.
Like, even though I know they hung no women, they was out of pocket. I'm not gonna lie. I always thought it was like.
Yeah.
They was out of pocket. I was like, oh my God, this place still exists. I was like, this is insane. This still exists. This is crazy. So it's just like I tell people, even if you come over here to Philly, I always tell people like, it's a cool look. I said, but ain't nothing like at night. You will see a ghost. I was like, I seen it and I never walked so
You
fast.
seen ghosts?
Yeah, I seen ghosts. I told you, everybody used to come, they used to come down here. Like, Edgar Allan Poe house is down here. Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, the
down here.
spirits.
The spirits. I'll be like, they be I told you, one day I got off work. True story. Definitely not a movie. I feel like it should be a movie. We can make a movie if you want,
We
and
can
we
make
can do
it,
this.
yep.
Right? And
Found
I was
footage.
like, I'm walking downtown coming from work, right? Out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Now I thought about who I was asking. I was waiting for the bus or whatever. This was years ago. I still was in college and stuff. And I was like, coming from work downtown. And I looked at the time. I'm like, it is 8 o'clock, 8:30. And I'm asking this woman, I was like, because she was an all white lady, like she was white, and she had all white on, beautiful
All
dress,
white
like
everything.
1800s type of style, type of
Oh.
Lucier and all of that. And I'm looking like, dang, she's still in her costume because they used to be in costumes.
Oh,
They was in
Oh.
costumes because when people like even school trips or people that's coming from different places of the world, they would get dressed up as back in the day being carriages and everything. We do the whole thing,
Right.
or whatever. And it's a certain time they post, and I had to think about the time. I'm all like, it's over 8 o'clock. You're supposed to get out that costume like around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Like you shouldn't even be in that shit no more. Like So I was looking at it that way, and I'm all like. So when I turned around, I asked, I said, have you seen the bus? Because she looked so real. Like, you couldn't tell like that was a fucking ghost.
Oh,
like,
you
she looked
talked to
too
it.
real. I talked to it.
Did she respond?
She didn't say anything. I
Oh
turned
my
around because
God.
I went in the street. I went in the street to look that way for the bus, and I was looking that way for the bus. And then when I turned back, it only took me a couple seconds, and she was gone because you didn't hear footsteps.
Oh.
It's bricks and shit on the ground, like downtown, like in Old City, is bricks. It's still the old school how the roads used to be with the stone of the stone there near the park. And I was near the park. I can tell you exactly where I was at. Around like 4th and Walnut, where that park is. There's a park right there, and I was just like, ever the fuck again? I ain't ever walked so fast a day in my life till that day.
Damn, I would have been out.
Yeah, because you don't hear no doors slammed, no lights is on, is nobody walking no fucking where. It's like insane. Like that shit was so real. Like she looked so like us. Like it just looked like you could touch her, but it's like this bitch just vanished through the bricks.
She
Like
was
where'd
a
she go?
ghost.
Like like she just. It was like it was insane. I couldn't believe it. Like go ahead and look around because it's like
Oh wow, you pulled up her map.
Yeah,
This is it. So you can
it's
do
crazy,
it.
right? You see
Where
it,
it
like
happened?
go across, go around, around. Yeah, it's like a park and stuff like that, and it's like right over there. And I was waiting for the 57, because it's still bricks. You see how the ground is still bricks, like it's still like
Yeah, I
that. That's
see.
what I was saying.
Oh,
You see the
okay.
brick of the cement, it's like still bricks there. Like it's only certain little blocks that might be stone, like probably like around I want to say 6 and Walnut. I want to say, but that's the park.
You saw little spirits of white.
And you were on this
Like that
corner?
white woman was walking around like it was sunshine outside. Like it was no problem.
Oh, really? Maybe she was an angel.
Yeah,
she didn't
but
speak.
Yeah, because she didn't speak though. Like that's what I was thinking too. I was like, could have been an angel, but she disappeared all weird.
All white.
Yeah, she was wearing all white, but it was like but she was in her 1800s form, had her hair all up, like, looking like Burlington. I mean, Bridgerton. I said Burlington.
Oh, Burlington. She from that coat factory?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I meant to say Bridgerton. That was me. That was
Terrell, you'd have fun out there.
In Bridgerton?
No, in Philadelphia.
Oh, I don't know about that.
When we went out there for the film fest for Puff, we went to the Mutter Museum too.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a lot.
Oh yeah, the Mutter Museum. Yeah.
What is a mutter? Would they be muttering? What are they doing?
Actually, I don't know if you'd like that. There's a lot of like weird. Death.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's a lot of death and stuff that's in here. And a lot of people go and they still go to the prison.
What happens?
Yeah, it's like a lot. Yeah, because I ain't been.
What's
here
a muttering?
So like, I ain't
is it
been
like
here.
A hospital?
Look, this looks fucking sick, dude.
Yeah,
wow,
it's really cool.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Have you been to this? Oh, there's 2 heads.
Yeah, I've been.
Is that a baby?
It was like a little infant. All types of shit. And I've been to the one. Oh my God. I've been to a black museum in Baltimore, and they had like all types of slave shit. I was like, oh my God.
They have really?
Yeah, the wax museum. I don't know if it's a
got
wax museum, but yeah. But I'm all like, oh my goodness, I cannot, because that looks serious. Look, oh my gosh, I've been there in a long time. Been a very long time.
That dude's got a dick coming out of his forehead. What the fuck is that?
I don't know what that is. That's
what happens if you eat too many squirrels.
Squirrel diet. That's what happens.
Oh my goodness, what is that coming out his head? Oh my!
I have no idea.
Is that a branch?
That's fucked up though.
Yeah,
it's a horn, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
it is.
S'adore, this was awesome. I'm glad you came on here. I hope you have fun. Did you have fun, girl?
I did have fun with you guys. I can't wait to see you guys again. Yeah, we gotta talk about all kinds. Don't worry. When I watch some new shit, you guys
send it my way.
Like I'll definitely gotta come back on here and do this again.
We'll send you some stuff.
This was fun. We gotta do this again. And then I would love to come to a film fest. Just let me know. Like, cause right now over here it's like a women's film festival going on. Yeah, over here for now. Like this was
that's cool,
which is cool. But I'll definitely let you know any more film festivals that come here. They usually start
whatever movies. Whenever the movies come out that you were talking about, send those because we got to watch.
Oh yeah,
them.
I'm definitely going to send them to you. No, I will.
But before you go, I want you to wherever you want to plug. If you want to plug where people can follow you, get updates from you. If you want to plug like your podcast or
I would love.
The floor is yours.
Yeah, so everybody, you definitely can follow me on IG at S'adore_Allure. Okay, and then you also can follow me on Spotify. Listen to the Juiciest Fashion Junkies if you want some fashion sense and anything that's popping or trending. So definitely check that out.
Okay, cool. I'm excited. I'm gonna go listen to that.
It's me. Yeah, because I would love. I feel like I need a co-star.
Yeah,
I need a co-star. I'm trying to get people, and you could be like how we're doing right now, and it's not even recorded, and that's the crazy. We could be right on the phone. It's not even.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
But I would love that anybody could come. So you guys are all welcome whenever you're ready. And we can talk about all the crazy fashions. Like
and all the dirty asses.
Don't forget, get all these dirty asses and sell those sneakers and make you some money. $2,000.
Period.
Easy 2,000 with those. But yeah.
Russell, you're fucking
I can't wait to see you all.
Hell yeah. I'm a trendsetter.
Yeah, the trendsetter. Look, he's already trending already. Didn't even know it with the whole.
Nope, didn't even know it.
But that's what I'm here for. So I got you. Anytime you need some fashion sense.
We learned a lot in this episode.
We did.
Until next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Footage Foreplay. If you enjoy the show, please consider leaving a review, sharing it with a friend, or simply hitting like. These small gestures are a great free way to support this mayhem, and if you find some footage we should be fondling, email us at footageforeplay@gmail.com. Check back every Tuesday and Thursday for new episodes, and remember, don't skip the foreplay.